Name the best way to join the Warhammer 40,000 universe. If during the life of the leader of the world proletariat, the most important art form was cinema, today computer games confidently hold the palm of the most important art. If once the license for the production of games for its main franchise was distributed left and right by Lucasfilm, reasonably believing that at least a small percentage of happy developers do not know, but it will be possible to do something worthwhile, now Games Workshop has gone this way. The decision is undoubtedly correct and we will see a lot of potentially interesting releases in the near future, but still there is no denying that WH-40K is a desktop universe. After all, playing WH-40K games is like reading Star Wars books. Yes, the sensations are comparable, but there are significant differences. On the other hand, I can't understand how people at quite a respectable age can afford to raise an army, paint it, go to a game, and then spend the whole day arranging and fighting. No, this is an interesting activity, but it's too expensive, especially in cases when you suddenly didn't have anyone in your city who wanted to drive to Wahoo. But what about the desktop experience? And then another legendary franchise comes to our aid, Magic the Gathering, about the problems of which I recently wrote. In this game, there is a format that allows you to play large decks, 100 cards each, while ignoring the constant updating of the pool of cards required for normal play. By the way, this format was invented by the players themselves, who are tired of the boundless greed of the game's creators. So, a recent collaboration between Games Workshop and Hasbro gave us 4 decks in the style of Warhammer 40,000 just for this format. And, by the way, despite the horse price tag, these decks quickly sold out in stores. This is not surprising, because the buyer not only has the opportunity to join 2 legendary franchises of the desktop world at the same time, but also makes a good investment in their own future. Because collaborations between large companies are quite rare, because most of the time they spend not trying to work together, but on finding out who and what they are doing. How much money I owe to whom. But the most pleasant thing about this collaboration is not that if the cards are safe, you will have a good opportunity not only to save money, but also to increase it, and not the absence of the need to pretend to be an orangutan with paint and brushes, but the opportunity to throw one of these decks in your bag, going somewhere on business. Then, on the way back home, I'd stop by the board game club, hoping to find people who wanted to play Commander. In short, we're seeing a rare case where advertising slogans don't lie, because the collaboration between Magic the Gathering and Warhammer 40,000 is really one of the best ways to get involved in the universes of 2 legendary franchises.